Warning. This bacterium does not exist in reality. It is a completely invented entity for entertainment purposes only, not to start world chaos, not to be shared to make jokes, so as not to create worldwide panic. Entity 1. Corynebacterium Fatigatus. Dangerousness, low or high. Intelligence, null. Popularity, high, average, 5/9. The entity is a bacterium that is born on the human body as soon as it awakens in DownLife. It is most often found on the skin, attached to it. Being on the skin, the bacterium feeds most of the time on dead cells and sweat to regenerate its toxins that it injects into the skin. When the toxin is in the skin, it is distributed by the blood throughout the body, but without being able to cause damage. However, when the victim's immune system is weakened for long periods of time due to stress and tiredness, the toxin can finally come into action. Stage 1. After half an hour, stage 1 will begin, in which the toxin infects the entire blood, altering red blood cells and nutrients. The victim will begin to feel much more tired than normal and will begin to sweat more than usual, feeding the bacteria even more, causing many more toxins to be injected. Not only will the victim feel tired, but he will start having headaches and stomach aches. If he begins to feel these symptoms, start immediately to look for food sources and rest in safe spots to strengthen the immune system. Never ever try to sleep without eating something, because the nutrients, as mentioned before, are altered and can no longer be used by the cells to generate antibodies and white blood cells to get rid of toxins. Going to sleep without eating can also increase your chances of death, as sleeping takes away hours of precious time that you can use to find and consume resources for antibodies. Stage 2. After 50 minutes of the weakening of the immune system, stage 2 will begin, where the victim will begin to feel cold from too much sweat bathing his body. He may also begin to have hypothermia, leading him to have a faster than normal heartbeat and all the other symptoms of hypothermia. Stage 3. An hour after the event, the penultimate stage, stage 3, will begin, where the victim will begin to have attacks of vomiting and diarrhea, making him much slower and more fragile, becoming easy prey for the entities. It will also start to have fever, bringing paranoia, dizziness, illness. And aggression. Stage 4. After 2.5 hours from the infection, stage 4 will begin, where they will reach the brain, thus decreasing the vision and hearing of the unfortunate person. If you find yourself at this point, pray to God for forgiveness, for there will not be much time left before you die and be forgotten in the void, the God-forsaken lands where light never rises and even darkness will kill you. If your first place was 1AH, it is very likely that Corynebacterium Fatigatus and its toxins are 5 more deadly than normal, since the people who end up in that place was a criminal in life and have never regretted his actions. In the void, the bacterium and its toxins cannot kill you, leaving you forever at stage 4, causing you to suffer until the end of time as you are tortured by the infection and killed by the unique entities of the void. Do sleep and eat regularly to prevent getting infected without knowing it. If you have been feeling the symptoms listed in the description, eat until you feel full and then sleep for at least 10 hours minimum to build up antibodies to the toxin. Stay in safe places to reduce the risk of becoming infected by the bacterium. Not to do. Ignoring the symptoms of Corynebacterium Fatigatus. Remain on an empty stomach, staying awake for too long. Going to sleep with an empty stomach when you have symptoms of Corynebacterium Fatigatus.